teams, and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel, and I decided to play with sport club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp, and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family, and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries, and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard, and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other like mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, getting some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wayne High School for this edition of JV Boys Basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. That's right, it's the JV Holiday Championship here at Wayne High School. Well, I think we've got just a little bit of time. We can tell you how we got here. We do have the Snyder Panthers taking on the Northside Legends. Snyder 4-3 on the season. But we'll let you know about that later because we've got the national anthem coming up right now. Apologies, folks, a little glitch in the technology here at Wayne High School, so they're just going to get right into the announcement of the starting lineups. I will say that Snyder comes into this game at 4-3. They are the visiting team for this matchup. Northside comes into this game at 6-0. They are the home team for this particular matchup. We've got a little moment to share with you that Snyder will share with you that in a moment as the starters are introduced.
Snyder Panthers. At number 1, Tarico Field. Number 2, James Corliss. Number 4, Laura Reddick. Number 11, Donovan Wimley. And number 21, Raiden Morrow. The Panthers are first by Jordan Beckle. And now for the Northside Legends. Starting at number 1, Camry Charlton. Number 2, Andrew Upton. Number 3, BJ Johnson. Number 12, Marcus Martin. And number 10, Shane Roger Smith. Northside is coached by Lawyer Smith.
With that, we are just about ready for basketball. We'll mention that Snyder has defeated DeKalb and Southside to get here to this championship game against the Northside Legends. Northside has defeated both East Noble and Wayne. The Wayne game was actually earlier today, and the Snyder-Southside game was right before that game. So we've had basketball here since about 9 o'clock this morning. Actually, more accurately, we've had basketball here at Wayne since about 9 o'clock yesterday. You wake up a day after Christmas, and when you play for these teams, you get to play right away a day after Christmas. Northside wins the opening tip, and down the baseline goes Harmeyer, and he can't hit the shot. Check that. That's B.J. Johnson, I beg your pardon, who could not hit the shot. There is a Caden Harmeyer who plays for Snyder. Not sure if that's any relation to Micaiah Harmeyer, who plays on the girls' basketball team at Northside. Little catch-and-shoot three, Donovan Wimbley, and that's an air ball. Northside will take over. Northside was down early on to Wayne in the semifinal game just earlier this morning. They had the lead almost, well, really all the way through the second half. Took a lead late in the second quarter. And then kept that lead, although Wayne did make a little push and get it down to a 2-point game late in the fourth, but that's as close as they got it. And by the way, we do play 4 7-minute quarters in JV basketball. Down the baseline goes Johnson. B.J. Johnson missed the jumper, and there for the board is Shamar Reddick. Reddick was thinking about a quick jumper. Instead, they pass it off, and Snyder sets up in their half-court game. Northside in the 2-3 zone to start out on defensively. A little fake there by Wembley. He gets it over to Tarico Fields. Jace Quarles feeds it inside. Some of these JV guys have also gotten some varsity minutes this year. That's almost stolen away. Reddick pulls it in. Pull-up jumper won't go. That would have been a 3 had it gone. Offensive board by Raiden Morrow, and he throws it away to the Northside bench. So it's going to be Northside basketball as they take over with 5:21 to go here in this first quarter. Looks like Snyder's going to come out in a man-to-man defense as Shane Rogers-Smith gets the ball across the timeline, finds Johnson. Johnson into the paint, leans in, gets the pass off, and that's going to be a jump ball. The arrow favors Snyder. He was looking for Camry Charlton down low, but the Panthers tied him up, and I think that was Morrow. Either Morrow or perhaps Fields who ended up tying him up, and the Panthers take over 2 minutes into this first quarter. Wayne High School will be a busy place for about 3 days. Of course, this JV holiday tournament started yesterday. First game at 9 a.m. There's a catch-and-shoot 3 by Wembley, and he hits it, and Snyder takes the first lead of the game. Mentioned it's been a busy weekend here at Wayne High School so far. There'll be more basketball here tomorrow as the Wayne Varsity Generals take on the Woodland Warriors. A little crossover dribble there. That's Upton, Andrew Upton into the paint, and he's going to be fouled by Tarico Fields. That is the official call. First foul of this game. And my understanding is the fouls work the same way that they do in JV. Work the same way in JV as they do in varsity. You commit 5 fouls per quarter, and you put your opponent in the double bonus. Inbound goes to Jamarcus Martin. That shot won't fall. Martin gets his own miss. Putback won't go. Northside working those boards, but they turn it over. Charlton, try as he might, couldn't save it. Jace Quarles comes across the timeline. As I recall, he was listed on Snyder's varsity roster when they played Northside just about a week ago. Corner 3 for Tarico Fields is good, and Snyder's got 2 triples to start off this ball game. Quick down the floor comes Shane Rogers-Smith. They get it over to the corner to Andrew Upton. Upton lost it on the way up. Got caught in all kinds of traffic in that paint, and this is going to be a foul on the Legends. Andrew Upton is indeed tagged with this foul. That's Upton's first foul. Second team foul on Northside, and a little slow to get up here. I think that's Fields. No, check that. That's Morrow, Raiden Morrow. Well, he's able to sit up. And as they help him to his feet, it looks like he's okay. You see a 6-0 score, and especially if you either go to Snyder or have gone to Snyder, you probably think football. Was that saved by Wembley? That's the call. Shamar Reddick's 3 is no good. I thought at first that might have gone off the shoe of Lawyer Smith III. Lawyer Smith III is the head coach for the JV team at Northside. Snyder's head coach is Jordan Bechtold. This will still be Snyder basketball as Fields looks to put it in. He finds Jace Quarles. Snyder with a pair of 3s so far, but obviously you can't make your entire living from beyond the arc, and the Panthers don't have to. That's Raiden Morrow who puts it home. A little high-low action there for the Panthers, and they lead at 8-0. Drive to the basket by Upton. The shot won't fall. Check that. That was Johnson, B.J. Johnson. Rogers-Smith missed the 3, and the rebound comes down to Donovan Wembley. Wembley on the attack. He's going to slow it down in transition. Oh, be careful how you go about that dribble. That ball was loose, and Wembley dribbled it with his on hand. Well, first thing when the ball is loose, you're taught to grab the ball. Knocked away loose in the paint by the Legends. That was Jamarcus Martin who forces the turnover, and the Legends take over with 2:32 on the clock here in this first quarter. Charlton sets the screen. Not sure that wasn't a foul. Roger Smith missed the three, but they do get a foul down low on the Panthers. It's going to be called on Raiden Morrow. Some subs will come in for both the Panthers and the Legends. Darion Goodwin comes in for the Legends. For the Panthers, Terrell Lapsley and Nicholas Mitchell have checked into the game. One thing I'll say about Lapsley, I had Snyder's varsity game against Northside just about a week ago. Lapsley, when he shoots a jumper, you're always going to see guys setting their feet at an angle when they shoot a jumper. That's going to be a foul on the interior on Nicholas Mitchell. With Lapsley, he puts his right foot about a foot, maybe a foot and a half in front of his left. It's almost like he's getting into a sprinter's stance. Not quite a sprinter's stance. Of course, in a sprinter's stance, you've got one knee down toward the ground before that gun fires off and you're off and running. But it's almost as though Terrell's getting into a sprinter stance as Darion Goodwin misses from the line. Northside held off the board thus far. We've had 3 fouls on Northside. That foul on Snyder was their first. Excuse me, 3 fouls on Snyder. Only 1 on Northside so far, but here come the Panthers. They work the ball around to Mitchell, and Mitchell knocks down the 3 ball. Nicholas Mitchell, 3 triples for the Panthers. Timeout Northside. Well, while they take a timeout, we'll go ahead and get in a few words from our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. New state-of-the-art car wash facilities, free car washes when you buy from Kelly Automotive Group. ShopDriveKelly.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while we've got this break here, we'll go ahead and show you at least one replay, maybe 2. We'll see if we can get both of these in. But Snyder so far has 3 made triples in this ball game. That first one belongs to Donovan Wembley from out on the wing. Gave Snyder the early 3-0 lead. And in just a moment, we'll see if we can't show you the second 3 that Snyder made. This time a little baseline penetration. Northside's been using a lot of zone in this game. And Tarico Fields able to knock it down from the corner. The 5'9" freshman, I believe, is Tarico. But it's all Snyder right now, 11-0 over Northside. Those replays, by the way, are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Northside looking to get on the board. They were down early to Wayne in the semifinal just before this one. A little crossover there by Roger Smith. Roger Smith goes high off the glass, couldn't connect, and the Panthers come away from that, and that's a smart play by Tarico Fields as he throws it off a Northside and creates a possession for the Panthers. High screen set by Shamar Reddick. They go inside. Nice little high-low game. Nicholas Mitchell puts it in. Northside's used a lot of zone in this game. Snyder using man-to-man, and so far it's been an effective man-to-man, and that trend continues. They're going to say off Northside. They're saying that Camry Charlton touched that one last. See if we can't get a look at this replay. The call is what it is at this point. See, does Camry touch the ball on the way? Yeah, it looks like he does. Kind of double clutched at it on the way down. Wembley had some trouble with that pass at first, but he got it back. Quarles fakes it, slows down, dishes outside to Wembley. Corner three, Mitchell, no good. Nicholas Mitchell has been a boost off the bench. Northside looking to go in transition. That's Vincent Murphy for three, no good. Offensive board, B.J. Johnson. Johnson hanging, and he is fouled. They're going to call it on Jace Quarles. Well, that's 4 team fouls against Snyder, despite the fact that they lead this thing 13-0. You wonder, as those fouls start to pile up, how much of an impact could that make? B.J. Johnson takes care of job one. He hits the first free throw. Job two was done as well. Inside the final minute. Now Snyder could hold this for the final shot if they choose. We're down to 39 seconds. There's no shot clock in IHSAA basketball. So you ask some of us at Summit City Sports, we might say we'd like to see a shot clock in the future. That was a quick three by Shamar Reddick. And now here comes Northside the other way. B.J. Johnson through the paint, outside the paint. He draws a foul, and it looks like B.J.'s going right back to the stripe. This foul's going to be called on Terrell Lapsley. It was in the act of shooting. Either way, it is the 5th team foul, so it's going to be 2 free throws for B.J. Johnson. And B.J. has the first one. Keegan McCord checks in for Northside. He'll take the place of Shane Rogers-Smith. Second one is good. Little friendly roll there for B.J. Johnson. He's got all 4 Northside points, all from the free throw line. Timeout called by Jordan Bechtold. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll see if we can't get a couple more words in from our sponsors and maybe show you one more replay. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. Well, look at this post action from Snyder here not too long ago. This was Nicholas Mitchell with a quick catch and shoot right outside the block. And Nicholas Mitchell so far in this game has a grand total of 5 points, including a 3 from beyond the arc. That's one of 3 threes that Snyder has knocked down in this game. 12 seconds to go. Snyder, you would think, is looking to hold for the final shot. Here's Lapsley. The floater won't go. Battle for the board. Mitchell's got it. Reddick for 3, and he hits it with 1 on the clock, and that's the end of the first quarter. 4 threes for Snyder in this first quarter. They lead at 16-4 over Northside. Back in a minute on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
For just a quick moment, we're going to show you how the first quarter ended here at the JV Holiday Championship. Nicholas Mitchell comes down with the offensive board, and then Shamar Reddick, with 1 second on the clock, hits the 3. It's the 4th 3 of the game for Snyder. And conversely, they've held Northside scoreless from the field. All 4 of Northside points have come from the free throw line. And those free throws belong to B.J. Johnson. Johnson is on the floor right now. Snyder going with a man-to-man defense. A late pass out to Andrew Upton. Looked like they were trying to go for Johnson. That ball's knocked away by Mitchell, and Northside will keep possession. And again, we'll be back here at Wayne tomorrow afternoon as the Generals take on the Woodland Warriors. Inbound goes to Camry Charlton. I believe the Generals have been off since their game this past Friday against the Carroll Chargers. Fouled on the interior by Mitchell. In that game, LaShawn Green had a season-high 18 points. B.J. Johnson at the free throw line again. Well, you could say he's found a home there. However, B.J.'s free throws have been the only points of the game so far for the Legends. Shamar Reddick into the game for the Panthers. He'll take the place of Nick Mitchell. 6:32 to go here in the second quarter. Both of them good. And again, B.J. Johnson has all 6 of Northside's points, all from the free throw line as Northside dials up a little full court pressure. Wembley close to that sideline, traveling. Boy, Northside caught Snyder in a tough spot there with that press. It's just a question of could they get the steal? Could they get the 10-second violation? They draw a traveling call instead. Roger Smith hands to Johnson. Johnson through the paint. Oh, he got it. It curled home for BJ. Reddick makes the catch behind his back almost. That's the first field goal of the game for Northside, and an impressive one it was. Long pass to Wembley. He's hit 1-3, not this time. Andrew Upton the board, and here come the Legends. Jamarcus Martin down the paint, and he scores in transition, and Northside's right back in it. Wembley finds Reddick across the timeline. Lapsley uses the screen. He draws a double team. It looks like Northside's now in a man-to-man defense. Wembley had it ricochet off the iron. Charlton had the board ripped away. Lapsley missed the jumper. And here come the Legends again. Across the court to Johnson. I thought he had a good look from 3 there, chose against it. Roger Smith brings it back outside as we get to 5 minutes on the second quarter clock. Martin lobs it inside. Charlton right at the rim, curls off. Charlton gets his own miss and puts it back. Camry Charlton doing some work in that paint. Down the baseline goes Reddick, tries to slip it off to Morrow, and he throws it away. Northside was held without a field goal in the entire first quarter. Now they've got it down to a 2-score game. It seems as though momentum may have changed when Northside brought on that full court pressure. That baseline jumper won't go for Roger Smith. Perhaps a second chance for the Legends. Johnson is outfought by Morrow. Here goes Wembley. No numbers, and he's fouled in transition by Roger Smith. Northside fans who are sitting to my right congratulating Shane Rogers Smith for his hustle. Vincent Murphy comes into the game. He'll take B.J. Johnson's spot. Maybe bringing in Marcus Williams here pretty soon. Wembley gives that one up to Quarles. Nearly stolen away. Tough catch. Morrow puts it home. Slowing down is Upton. He kicks it to the corner. Jamarcus Martin feeds it back outside. Upton into the paint, he scores. Had to go through a sea of black, and Upton puts it home. Behind the back goes Lapsley, and he lost it. Camry Charlton recovers, and that arrow is going to favor Snyder. Marcus Williams will check into the game. I believe that's Marcus's first entry into this game. I believe Marcus also plays football at Northside. I believe he's a running back, if I'm not mistaken. That pass goes wide and out of bounds. They were looking for Reddick, but Lapsley couldn't get it to him. I think I just heard somebody from the Snyder crowd opposite where I am say, "Wake up, Laps." Well, Terrell's a freshman, certainly trying to find his footing here in the JV game as we get a foul on Snyder. Jace Quarles called for that one. Snyder committed 4 fouls, actually 5 fouls in the first quarter. As I recall, Northside committed only 1. Only 1 for Northside here in the second. Thought I had it as 2 for Snyder. Showing here on the scoreboard is only 1. Well, Northside can make this a 1-score game with any basket. They don't get one here, though. Morrow with a good box out. And here comes Wembley down the floor. To the corner to Quarles. Quarles stops. Got to find some help. And he gets it back outside to Shamar Reddick. Baseline drive. Wembley. His floater won't fall. Morrow had it knocked away. Battles for it. Did he travel? It's a jump ball, and this time the arrow favors Northside. I thought he took a couple of steps there, but the call is that they were tied up with the basketball, and Northside does get it back. B.J. Johnson will re-enter for the Legends. Northside was down early to Wayne in the semifinal earlier today. They've been down by as many as 12 in this game. But again, they've got a chance to make this a 1-score game. Johnson lost it. Hustling to the floor is Quarles. Did he get the timeout? Well, either he got it or Jordan Bechtel did. And the Panthers want a full timeout. Well, while they take a timeout there, we're going to get you a few words in from our sponsors. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. I think we may have a chance to show you one of these replays. Our replays are brought to you by Traction Athletic, not by Traction, but by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. How about this drive by Andrew Upton? Through some traffic, and he puts it into the paint. That gets it back to a 2-score game as Snyder still leads it. Panthers haven't trailed at any point in this game, but Northside, after being held scoreless from the field in the first quarter, has gotten it back down to a 2-score game. And it looks like they've used a little bit more man-to-man defense here in the second quarter. You'd think that the zone would be a tougher defense to attack against, but Snyder had some success against the zone early on in this game. Mitchell's double-teamed, swings it back out to Quarles. Wembley for 3, got it! His second triple of the game. Donovan Wembley. Johnson into the paint, dishes it at the last second. Off the glass, and it crawls home. Marcus Williams. Quarles in a sea of white jerseys, and it's pulled down by Williams. Check that. It's Charlton who pulls it down. All the way down the paint. Johnson crawls off. Offensive board. Williams puts it back. Marcus Williams doing work on the glass. He's got the last 4 Northside points, and we do indeed have a one-score game. Coming up on the final minute of the first half. Fields dishes outside. Wembley going to try again. Got it again! Donovan Wembley slowing down the Legend run. Third triple of the game for Wembley. And we're inside the final minute, down to 44 seconds. Quick goes Johnson. Couldn't put it in. And the board goes right off of Williams' hands, and then it's kicked around. Vincent Murphy came up with it. Johnson's 3 won't go. Knocked away by Mitchell. Heard one of the fans say last shot, and you would think that that's exactly what Snyder's going to hold for here. We've got 21 seconds. Quarles looks to go baseline. Has it tipped. Fields is just going to let it go. Smart play by Tarico Fields. 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. It will be Lapsley to inbound as he just recently has checked in. Well, Northside had gotten it down to a 3-point game. But Snyder with a big chance to stretch out their lead here. Lapsley has it stolen by Upton. Threw it right off his arm. 4 seconds on the clock. Murphy dishes out. 3-ball. Williams. Air ball. And that is how the first half comes to an end. It is Snyder leading Northside by 6. 24-18 at the half, and we'll get a few more words in from our sponsors. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu for more. Halftime here at Wayne High School. It is the Snyder Panthers leading the Northside Legends in this, the JV Holiday Tournament Championship. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes. You're watching high school basketball, JV basketball, that is, here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape. and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
We are back here at Wayne High School. Going to go ahead and read off the leading scorers for the JV Holiday Tournament Championship game. Leading scorer for Snyder right now is Donovan Wembley. He's got 9 points. Nicholas Mitchell has come off the bench and put up 5. Shamar Reddick has 3. Tarico Fields has 3. Raiden Morrow has 4. Those are the scorers for Snyder so far in this game. For Northside, B.J. Johnson is the leading scorer with 8. Now, he had those 4 free throws in the first quarter, added 2 more in the second quarter. 1 make from the field. It had been a struggle from the field for Northside early in this game, but they started to hit from the field in the second quarter. Marcus Williams has 4 points, Andrew Upton with 2, and Camry Charlton with 2 so far in this game. That's right, Snyder was able to hold Northside scoreless from the field in the first quarter, but Northside was able to make a nice run there in the second quarter, got the deficit back down to 3, but before they got it back down to 3, this happened. I mentioned to you Donovan Wembley has hit 3 threes in this ball game. Here's one of them. Upton got the hand up there, but Wembley's able to knock it down right over him and give Snyder a 6-point lead. Their largest lead has been 12, and again, Northside was able to cut it back down to 4, but the Panthers stretch it out to 6 just before the halftime break. Got a few more words from our sponsors that we got to give you. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana, we are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. The kids are going to get a little extra time to warm up. Again, this is the JV Holiday Championship here at Wayne High School. And we'll be right back here at Wayne High School tomorrow as the varsity Wayne Generals take on the Woodland Warriors. A little Christmas weekend matchup here at Wayne High School as the Generals at 4-2 overall will be taking on the Warriors at 3-5 overall. Each of those teams has won its most recent game, with Woodland winning on the road against Churubusco and Wayne winning right here against the Carroll Chargers. I think that's their only home game that Wayne has played so far this season, if I'm not mistaken. They've had road games against Leo, New Haven, and Snyder. Also went on the road to Michigan to play Saginaw United, and I think that game was actually held in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Also had a neutral site game at Grace against Crown Point. That Crown Point game was one of the 2 games that Wayne has lost this season. So this Woodland game coming up tomorrow will be the Generals' second true home game of the season. 24-18, Snyder on top of Northside. Northside comes into this tournament undefeated at 6-0. Snyder 4-3. Their victories this tournament have come against DeKalb and Southside. The Southside win was just this morning, a 9 o'clock tip. So the Panthers and the Southside Archers were here bright and early to tip off just 2 days after Christmas, with Snyder coming away with the victory. Northside, of course, they just played against the Wayne Generals, so you can talk about fatigue all you want. I think everybody's fatigued. This is the 3rd game that each of these 2 teams have played, so suffice it to say everybody's fatigued here at the JV Holiday Championship game. Be back in a couple minutes. You're watching high school basketball, JV basketball that is. The JV Holiday Championship on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here at Wayne High School, Snyder is leading against the Northside Legends 24-18 as we get ready to start the third quarter. We'll take this time to tell you that we've got more basketball coming up for you tomorrow here on SummitCitySports.com. One of those games will be right here as the Wayne Varsity Generals boys team takes on the Woodland Warriors. These Northside Legends will also be in action. That'll be the Lady Legends, Varsity Legends, going up against Blackhawk Christian. I believe that is at Northside over at By-Hay Arena. Check that. I'm told that it's at Blackhawk Christian. I thought that the boys hosted Blackhawk Christian last year. In those non-conference matchups, usually you see the boys team will host a game against a non-conference foe and then play on the road against that same team, but apparently that's not the case. 24-18, Snyder with the lead. And apparently I was right earlier, just told that the girls are home against Blackhawk Christian. The boys go to Elkhart tomorrow. Ball's poked away down low. B.J. Johnson creating a turnover, and the Legends come away with it, looking to get out and run. Charlton got out ahead of the pack. There's Johnson, feeds it outside. Johnson throws it over his shoulder. That was a tough spot for Charlton to be in, and then Johnson gets blocked by Morrow. Raiden Morrow's been doing some work on the inside, that time on the defensive end. Off of Morrow, he makes the catch but gets it blocked. Jamarcus Martin. Johnson now sets and fires, and that's an air ball. Offensive board, though, I think that's Martin. He swings it back outside. Shane Rogers-Smith couldn't hit the three. Board pulled down by Tarico Fields. And he's the smallest man on the floor. He's 5'9", and he lost the ball. Going after a steal, does not get it. Rogers-Smith into the paint, no good, but he's fouled. We'll reset our fouls here. The fouls reset at the end of each quarter. But that was the first team foul against Snyder here in this third quarter. Shane Rogers-Smith at the line. That was Jace Quarles who's called for the foul. And, well, that's the first missed free throw for anybody at Northside in this game. I waited till just then to say it. Oh for 2 goes Rogers-Smith, but an offensive board. The putback is good. Jamarcus Martin. Wembley double team. Has it tipped and taken away. Martin comes up with it. It was Upton and Rogers-Smith who helped to create the turnover for Northside. They can get this to a one-score game. Johnson off the glass. B.J. Johnson helping to work these Legends right back in the game. They're only down 2. They've been down by as many as 12 today as Lapsley works his way out of trouble. High screen set by Morrow. Lapsley sets and fires and hits. Well, the stance might not be the most orthodox three-point stance, but it was effective there. Terrell Lapsley on the board. Mentioned earlier, he puts his right foot about 1.5 feet in front of his left when he sets to shoot. Oh, good runner there on the baseline, Shane Rogers-Smith. Panthers beat the press. Here's Morrow down the floor, leans in with the elbow, and it's an offensive foul. Jordan Bechtold can't believe it, but the call doesn't go his way. Going to be the second team foul on Snyder, and that's been one of their bugaboos today. Despite the fact that they had that 12-point lead, they've committed more fouls in this game so far. Northside, they've kept it to just 1 foul per quarter at this point. Have not committed one yet here in the second, or the third rather, and that runner is good. Shane Rogers-Smith. I believe he's got 4 of the last 6 for Northside. Wembley. He's got Andrew Upton on him. 1-point game. Boy, how crucial would a stop be here for the Legends. Mitchell sets the screen for Lapsley. Wembley has been money from the outside, but no shot that time. Back out to Lapsley. He's got the only Snyder points this third quarter. Lapsley wanted to shoot it, fires it inside. Morrow, check that, Mitchell. And Mitchell hits the hook shot. Little jump hook there, Nicholas Mitchell. I've got him for 7 points off the bench. Johnson, double team, blocked from behind, but recovered by Jamarcus Martin. We get a foul. That was blocked by Tarico Fields. Tarico's 5'9". He's the smallest man on the floor right now. They're saying the foul was not on the shot, so it will be Northside basketball, but they'll inbound from the baseline. Martin brings it outside. Gets it over to Shane Rogers-Smith. Charlton there to set the screen. Smith rises up from the free throw line. Martin, the putback goes. Jamarcus Martin. I've got him down for 6 points so far in this game. Loose ball, Charlton able to gather it up. And Northside can take the lead. Johnson thinking about a three, instead pulls it down. Now he attacks and loses it, but it'll be Northside ball. .233 left here in the third quarter. Inbound to Upton. Upton into traffic. He got it. High off the glass. Andrew Upton. And Northside takes their first lead. Fields having trouble with it. Lapsley recovers. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Here's Lapsley. Goes down the baseline. Little wraparound pass. Mitchell, jump hook, short. Reddick got it back for the Panthers. Oh, Wembley can hit from out there, and he does it again. Donovan Wembley, 4th three of the game. Timeout called by Snyder, I believe. 30-second timeout taken by Snyder. They've only got 2 left. 4 threes for Donovan Wembley. And the Panthers once again take the lead. We got a few sequences worth showing you here on Summit City Sports. How about this finish by Andrew Upton? Double teamed right around him, and he gets it to go high off the glass to give Northside their first lead of the game. But no sooner do they take the lead than the Panthers take it right back. Got to give credit to the hustle here. Shamar Reddick and Nicholas Mitchell going after this ball. Ultimately, it was Reddick who got the board. And, well, you give Wembley that kind of space, he can make you pay. That's his 4th three of the ball game. He had all the space in the world on that shot. We'll reset our fouls here. Snyder's committed 3 of them. Northside hasn't committed any. Not here in the third quarter, at least. If I'm not mistaken, they've only committed 2 for the whole ball game. So pretty clean as far as fouls have been concerned on the Northside end of things. Roger Smith has it. So like a 3-2 zone here for Snyder. Lapsley surrounding Johnson. Fields poked it away, and it's recovered by Mitchell. Lapsley fires from deep, short. Board pulled down by Charlton. There's a catch and shoot from the corner for Johnson. It won't go. Northside has yet to hit a 3 in this game. Here comes Lapsley, one-on-one. Lapsley missed it on the inside. Camry Charlton with the board for Northside. Pull-up 3 on the other end. Roger Smith rolls around and in. First 3 of the game for the Legends. And they're back on top. Taken away by the Legends. That's Charlton. Right at the rim, he puts it in. Back-to-back buckets for the Legends. Again, the full court pressure making an impact, and it was with the full court press that Northside got a turnover that essentially changed momentum in the second quarter. Lapsley's 3 won't go. Board pulled down by Darion Goodwin. Upton with a cross-court pass to Shane Rogers Smith. Charlton cutting through the paint. He missed it. Shamar Reddick with the board. Field slows it down. Down to 17 seconds. Wembley from the corner. Oh, my goodness. It's the Donovan Wembley show. 5 threes in the game. Down to 2 seconds. Floater. Martin hits it at the end of the clock. Jamarcus Martin gives Northside the lead at the buzzer. Northside was down by 12 in the first quarter. They've come back to take the lead. Back after this on SummitCitySports.com.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Well, I hope we can get these replays in because we have got some replays to show you. This is Donovan Wembley hitting his 5th 3 of the game, momentarily tied the game up. But then moments later, Jamarcus Martin hits the floater right at the end of the third quarter clock. And I beg your pardon, it was Shane Rogers Smith who hit the shot. And Northside takes a 37-35 lead as we start the fourth quarter. Here's Martin with the handoff. That's Keegan McCord from downtown, and he hits it. He hasn't been on the floor all game long, and he hits a 3 right away. Off Northside forces another turnover, and Roger Smith puts it in. 7-point lead for Northside. Roger Smith, I've got him for 9 points in the game. Snyder comes across the timeline. That shot won't fall. And there is Roger Smith for the board. Roger Smith lost it. The ref almost helped him out there. This ball hit off of him and still went out. 6:15 to go here in this fourth quarter. 42-35 in favor of Northside. Knocked out of bounds. That's Martin. Johnny on the spot. But it's still going to be Snyder ball. Right back to Quarles, and he's fouled in transition. Northside was able to avoid fouling in the entire third quarter. That's only their third foul for the whole game. So it's been pretty clean as far as fouls have been concerned for the Legends. See if they can keep that up here in the fourth. Northside was down by as many as 12 points, and now they've got a 7-point lead. They did not have a made field goal in the entire first quarter. Wembley, that would have been a long three if he had shot it. He's hit 5 in this game. From the corner, Fields was thinking about a three, chose against it, goes outside to Terrell Lapsley. Quarles gets into the paint, dishes it off. Mitchell backing in, couldn't hit. Camry Charlton had it, then it's ripped away. Fields couldn't hit. Charlton knocked away again. Mitchell hustles after the ball. Fields with very little space. He goes outside to Lapsley. Fields goes away from the screen and back outside to Mitchell. He couldn't hit that one. Ripped away, and there's down the floor a chance for Charlton, and he cashes in on it. Camry Charlton. Lapsley comes down the floor as we're inside 5 minutes to play. That was a tough pass. Lapsley's able to get it to Fields. Mitchell sets the screen. Quarles on the attack. Into the paint. Contested, missed it, batted around, and pulled down by Roger Smith. Roger Smith, the cross-court pass. McCord couldn't put it in. McCord hadn't played the first 3 quarters. He hit a three right out of the gate here in the fourth. Quarles knocked away. Roger Smith got his hand in there. Shane Rogers Smith has made several big plays for these Legends, looking to make another one. Kept alive, but not for long by Charlton. Lapsley finds Fields. Wembley from the free throw line, or check that, from the baseline. That's the first 2-point field goal that Wembley's hit in this game. He's got 17 points. He's got 5 threes for the ball game. That jumper goes. B.J. Johnson. He's got B.J. for 12 points. The 3 ball is good. Tarico Fields. His second 3 of the game. Still a 2-score game with 3.5 to play. Driving inside, Johnson off the glass, he scores. Heck of a shot that was. B.J. Johnson. $14 points for Johnson. A little miscommunication there as Fields was looking for Mitchell. And Johnson couldn't spin that one home. And that was taken out of bounds by Jamarcus Martin. Snyder's going to keep the basketball, and Northside and Snyder are both going to send in some subs. Marcus Williams comes back into the game. Timeout Northside. While they take a timeout, we'll go ahead and pay a few bills while we got a chance. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. New state-of-the-art car wash facilities. Free car washes when you buy from Kelly Automotive. ShopDriveKelly.com. I think we've got a few replays to show you here that are brought to you, as always, by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. B.J. Johnson scored this one at a high degree of difficulty. I said it was high off the glass. It was right around that square on the backboard, but it was a high degree of difficulty. He was surrounded by Panthers. Of course, that was right after another great defensive play. Shane Rogers Smith has gotten it done on the offensive and defensive ends of the floor. And here, he gets the takeaway. Also give credit there to Jamarcus Martin as he helped to bring the double team. Northside's largest lead in this game has been 9 points. They were down by as many as 12, and they did not score from the field at all in the first quarter. And yet from that, they have been able to come back and take the lead. I think it's safe to say everybody's tired. Northside just played the last game. Snyder, they played a 9 o'clock tip-off. They had to be here bright and early. I don't know exactly when they got here. I'd guess it was around 8 o'clock, maybe earlier, maybe a little later. But for a 9 o'clock tip, you're getting up early and getting on the bus. That shot is good by Raiden Morrow. Two and a half minutes to go. Well, if you're Snyder, it's go time. And the tough thing about that is there's no shot clock, so technically Northside could hold the ball as long as they want to. They get an offensive board here. That's Darion Goodman who misses out of bounds. It's going to be Northside ball. 2:21 on the clock here in this JV Holiday Tournament Championship. Snyder's committed more fouls than Northside in this game, but they haven't committed any here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Shane Rogers-Smith, and he can take a little bit more time off the clock. Rogers-Smith passes that one off to Marcus Williams. Swatted away by Wembley, but recovered by Williams. On the drive goes right, through the hands of Goodman and out of bounds. Well, the Legends got it down inside 2 minutes, but the turnover is exactly what you don't want at this stage of the game. Snyder's shown the ability to hit from the outside, and the guy who's been money from the outside has been Donovan Wembley. So if he gets the ball in his hands, it's danger time. And now he has it in his hands. He's well defended, though. That's Vincent Murphy guarding Wembley. Lapsley for three, no good. Battle for the board, off Snyder. Morrow couldn't save it. A minute and a half to go. So job one for Northside is taken care of. They had to beat that 10-second clock, and they did it with lots of seconds to spare by the looks of things. Into the paint goes Camry Charlton, and he puts it home. Morrow to his left, coming down to a minute to play. Snyder's got to get something off quick here. Poked away and turned over. The turnover caused by Shane Rogers-Smith. Spin move by Martin. Rogers-Smith from the baseline. Too strong. Martin had the offensive board. It's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow favors Snyder. 48.8 left to go. Still a little bit of time left, but Snyder kind of playing with their backs against the wall here. It's not been full court pressure all game long for Northside, but when they've brought the full court pressure, they have really been able to affect Snyder. That's a deep three. That's a gotta-have-it three by Reddick, and he doesn't get it. Jamarcus Martin with the board for Northside, and here come the Legends inside 30 seconds. And Northside can just run out the clock and force Snyder to foul here. They go back outside to Vincent Murphy. Down to 15 seconds. Murphy on the drive, and he scores it with just under 9 seconds on the clock. And that's basically the ball game. We're going to get one more three here from Reddick. Doesn't go, and the Northside Legends, after being down by 12 points in the first quarter, not scoring from the field in the first quarter, they come all the way back to beat the Snyder Panthers, and they win the JV Holiday Tournament Championship. What a huge win this is for the Northside Legends. They do improve to 7-0 with the victory, but to be down by 12 in the first quarter, be held scoreless from the field, that is tough to come back from, and the Legends were able to come back from it. We're going to keep it right here as they present some of the trophies. We'll keep it right here. They've got the ribbons, it looks like, for the Northside Legends, and they're going to present those here in just a second. So we'll announce them one by one. Keegan McCord goes first. I believe Keegan only played in the fourth quarter, but he's the first to get his medal. Now Camry Charlton.
Number 2, Andrew Upton. Number 3, BJ Johnson. Number 4, Ben Murphy. Number 5, Marcus Williams. Number 10, Shane Roger Smith. Number 11, KJ Hopkins. Number 12, Jamarcus Martin. Number 13, Ben Davis. Number 3, Darian Goodwin. Both sides coached by Warrior Smith, Gary Andrews, and McWill England. Congratulations, both sides.
Well, the Northside Legends have just received their medals as they win the JV Holiday Tournament Championship here against the Snyder Panthers. A final score of 52-42. Nothing like a little team picture to celebrate the victory, and that's what they're going to do right here. Well, while we've got a moment, we'll go ahead and announce our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. You could give the award to a number of different players. We're going to give the award to Shane Rogers Smith. Roger Smith, now he finishes the game with a grand total of 9 points, but he did a lot of work on the interior, created several defensive takeaways for these Legends, and did a lot of great work in the paint on the glass as well. Shane Rogers Smith, your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, as the Northside Legends defeat the Snyder Panthers 52-42 to win the JV Holiday Tournament Championship. And that is going to do it from here at Wayne High School. A reminder that we will be back here tomorrow as the Wayne Varsity Generals take on the Woodland Warriors. We've got more basketball as well as the Northside girls team takes on Blackhawk Christian. That's also tomorrow about 2:30. For my camerawoman, Brenna Spooler, this is Thad Goff saying so long from Wayne High School. You've been watching the JV Holiday Tournament Championship on SummitCitySports.com. Northside wins it 52-42. So long, everybody.